Right guys, just before we start the video, just like to say a big thank you to a couple of people. I'd like to say a big thank you to Usher Engineering. I'd like to say a big thank you to Darren Drewhurst of GS Performance for giving me great advice and helping me out, and especially putting me in touch with someone to help me out with the tyres, being Alex Clark. Big thank you to you, mate, for all your hard work and all your information and help with the tyres and supplying me the tyres straight from America. Without you guys, it probably wouldn't have happened, but big thank you to you guys, really appreciate it. Right guys, let's crack on with the video. Right guys, welcome back to the channel again today. Right, today, as you can tell by thumbnail, it's the wheels and tyres. Some of you may know, to the ones who don't, last year I took my car down the Santa Pod strip. One of the best times I've done was a 13.1. Now that was on just normal road tyres, not a particular good brand or anything. Now this year, what I'm intending to do is go for better times. Now, I do know, guys, that Vauxhall Astras, they're not the best cars, they're not the quickest cars, but you can have a good bit of fun in them. So what I've decided to do is put some drag tyres, slicks on there. I know a lot of you are going to say, yeah, but you can go for these tyres, you can do these ones, semi-slicks, and they're just as good. Yeah, that's all fair and well, but I wanted to go for a set of slicks just to see what I can do and what the best times I can do, basically down the pod. But as we all know, is with changing to slicks, you're opening up a whole can of worms to other breakages, either drive shafts, gearboxes, other components basically, can break, will break. These are the tyres, as you can see, the Mickey Thompsons. I've put one on a wheel already, as you can see. This is how this adventure sort of started. Now, these are a normal Vauxhall wheel, which means they're a 15-inch wheel. The wheels I had on there, they were a 19-inch. Now these are 15s. I'm going to go into this in a minute with this wheel here in a minute. What I'm aiming to do is just pull maybe half, maybe a second quicker. I'm not going to get the low times or anything. I'm not looking for an 8-second car or anything, because it ain't going to happen. It really ain't going to happen, not with a Vauxhall. But what I want to do is this year is try and beat my times and get it into the 12s, maybe low 12s. Who knows? Nobody knows. Yeah, I mean, obviously I've got to do more work as well. The car's got to go back to Gits. Ash wasn't happy with me taking it at the time as it was. He wanted to completely finish it and that, but I had so many things booked and events booked for last year that I needed the car, and like got the car back. He wasn't happy about me taking it at the time. He's basically let me have it to do what I had to do. So it will be going back to get the rest of the boost by gear, or boost by throttle, shall I say, or whatever hour he's going to do it, the launch control and flat foot shift, as well with the wheels as well. Now, last year I did take it to a couple of events, race wars, took to the pod, so it was good to see what it done with it unprepped and the ECU unprepped. And now this year with everything done, because as you all know, the car sort of weren't getting off the line properly. It was just spinning up, loads of problems. I'll put a little video up of the time, what I've done down the Santa Pod. So as you see there, guys, the problem was just spinning up, coming off the line, basically. So right, what I've done was I've got some Mickey Thompsons. I've got a set of 15-inch wheels off of a Vauxhall to fit my car. I'll just show you guys. Right, now these are the normal 15-inch wheels from a Vauxhall Zafira, basically, or no, Vauxhall Astra, sorry. I do apologise, they're for an Astra. Now, they start out as a 6J. Now, with the Mickey Thompsons, they are an 8J. I had to get these rims banded and get the tyres to fit. So what I done was I reached out to a company. I'll leave all the links in the description, guys. But this company done the wheels and they made them from a 6J to an 8J. Now, as you can see there, you've got this bit here, which is been banded. I'm going to do a little video in a minute, but first just explaining what I've done here is they cut the rim and weld another band in the middle to bring it out, basically, so it goes on the wheel, as you can see. I'm going to do a little video of the wheels being banded, not these wheels, but it's the same company that do the banding or did the banding for my wheels, so you can see the process, basically what they do. Right, so as you see there, guys, you see the sort of work what goes on, and yeah, they turn out to be quite a lovely fabrication for the wheel. Now I've got this wheel, I've got to prepare it, paint it, and get it onto that tyre. Obviously, I have done one already, that's all done. There are a few other things basically I need to do with these tyres, like they call it the run out, which you've got to test for the run out of the tyres. Now, as you can see that right in there, the 80.5, that is the run out of these tyres. Now, as you can see, same on that wheel. Now, the procedure of this is you've got to do a run out sequence with the tyre before fitting them. So you put the tyres on the wheel, you blow them up to about 40 psi, then you leave it for a minute, let them sort of settle, and then let all the air out of the tyres, and then pump it back up to like 10 or 15 psi, what you're going to be running them at now. And then what you do is you get a tape measure and you do the circumference of the whole wheel, like wrap it around the whole wheel. So you get that measurement of 80.5. Now, the tolerance between these tyres are 1/2 inch between each wheel for when you do the rollout. If they're anything more, you need to do a sequence of like stretching the tyres. So the one what's the lowest from the highest one, you have to stretch it out. So basically you put 40 or 50 psi in it, stretch the tyre, release it, and then you blow it back up to 10, 15 psi, and then test the circumference again, basically. So you come up with that measurement of 80.5. A lot of you are probably going to sit there and say, you don't have to do that procedure, but I know I'm going to do it just to be on the right side of caution, basically. So now what I've got to do is I've got to change the brake setup on my car. I've got to go back to standard brakes, because obviously the K-Sports I've got, the 8 pots, they're not going to fit in this wheel because it's only a 15-inch wheel. Now they just go into the 19-inch wheel, so obviously I've got to go back to standard brake setup with these wheels and these tyres. So hopefully I can pull a better time basically at Santa Pod. Now obviously I know, and I do know, that I'm probably going to end up with a few breakages. I know I'm probably going to do a gearbox or a drive shaft or something else. I'm pretty open-minded to it. So yeah, there's a lot going to be happening this year. So hopefully, like I say guys, I'm not expecting to get like 10-second car or the fastest like Astra in the world. I know it's never going to be, but this is all my work. This is all basically what I'm doing. It's all my own bits, what I'm like learning and going through myself. So yeah, guys, basically that is it really for the wheels video. There are going to be a lot of other new bits coming up. Like I say, I've got the splitter to be fitting from GC Aerodynamics. Yeah, that's coming up very soon. So yeah guys, hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to smash the like and subscribe button, and I'll catch you very soon. Cheers guys, thank you for watching.